Hello Space Cadets and welcome back to Planetbase. I'm Colonel Failure, and it seems that no matter where I go, there are either wind turbines or traffic problems. Sometimes both. So last time around, we managed to avoid anybody dying. This time we hope to be able to repeat the same thing. So I'm just keeping an eye on my power at the moment. It's night time, so we're not getting any... That was a meteor impact there. How exciting. Yeah, it's night time at the moment, so we're not getting any solar generation going on. But as you can see, we've got plenty of wind turbines. And providing the wind up here, the wind strength, providing that stays relatively strong, we shouldn't have a problem. We've got two. No, that's a water extractor, dear boy. Yes, we've got two power collectors at the moment. And this one's trickling down a little. As is the other one. The wind strength's dying off. We could be in trouble again. I think what I might do is and this is something I should have done before, and I start powering down a couple of bits that we don't need running 24 hours a day. What are you? You're a canteen. Biodome. No, I want to keep the biodome working. What are you? Processing plant. Don't need you right now. Shut the power down. F4. I should press F4. F4. Oh, awesome. Right. Okay. As suggested by Monty Rico, F4 has become my friend. F4 basically brought up this useful grids system, which tells me I'm doing what? That's 7 people in the base, and I'm generating enough oxygen for 20. Okay. Well, that's a good thing. Excellent, and this is showing me how much I've got power stored. That's how much water stored. Okay, I get it. Right, this is all good. How am I not generating enough power? The sun's coming up, or is it? No, it's still nighttime. Do I need that? No. Let's turn my signpost off for a little while. Let's not spend money with power willy-nilly. So I am very prone to wind power. So I do need to look for some kind of always. I want a coal power plant. That's what I want. I want something steady on there, chap. Don't be getting all rowdy. We don't need that kind of behaviour. What are we building here? What are you going to be? You're going to be a very big solar panel, and you are going to be a water tank. Right. Well, what's taking so flaming long? So today, I don't really know. I've not thought any of this through. What am I going to get up to? Let's have a look and see what our options are, shall we? Let's have a look at exterior structures. Water tank we're building. Mine, we've got one. Landing pad I don't need yet. So basically, you build a landing pad when you want extra colonists to turn up. But frankly, that would be more trouble than it's worth. Right, now signpost that I built just for the hell of it. A monolith. Yeah, no. Right, interior structures. A dorm, a swanky dorm, biodome, processing plant, factory, got all of those. Multi-dome is a leisure building. I don't give a monk. I'm not going to make a leisure building. We're not there yet. What else? Robotics facility. I think that's where I'm going. Storage. Yes, actually, storage. I like storage as a concept. Now, if I put storage out here, should we make it a whacking great storage? No, let's go for just a little storage area, because we don't need... Can I not connect to both? Why can't I connect to both? Hello? It felt like you wanted to connect to both. Oh well, that's a downer. Okay, well, never mind. And then I want to add a separate airlock as well, so that I can get a few more people in and out of the complex. Power storage is low. Well, let's up the wind then. Where are we? We've got 2.2 in there still. I'm okay with that. Power collector small, got 800 left there. That's a power collector. It's connected up to everything. We should be fine. Although I am going to keep an eye on this just in case we're not. Because in the last episode, nobody died. And in this episode, nobody's going to die. If they are, I may just, abandon this colony and tell these people to, look after themselves a little better on themselves or something. Right, that's now out of juice. We should now be draining this one. There we go. Right, because we've got no wind at all and it's night time. How very helpful. I'm not sure what else I can turn off. What are you? Sick bay. Yeah, okay. We'll turn that off as well. I don't want to turn the biodome off. Any wind at all would be marvellous. Or daylight. Daylight or any wind in the slightest. Do not make me kill the biodome. Give me flipping sunlight. Pronto. I don't. I'll let it get down to 200. Look, sunlight. Come on, solar panel. Kick in. You should at least slow things down. We've got a bit of wind as well. Give me some power. Why are we not generating any power? There we go. Let's slowed it. More power. Need more power. Okay, that's slowed it enough. Now, if I can get that big solar panel up... In fact, I've done enough power to prevent myself from dying. And the wind's picking up again. Excellent. Well, we cut that close, didn't we? How terribly exciting. Anyway, what are they? So, yeah, I'm going to get a robotics lab up this time around, I hope. Actually, no, stuff that. I'm going to get some more power going. No, keep it turned off. What am I disabling here? No, we'll keep the power thing on. Enable it. There we go. But yes, I'm going to get more wind generation up, because what's incredibly obvious is that more power storage wouldn't hurt. Is you can go through a couple of thousand power in an instant, effectively. Hello, I didn't mean to press that button. I want to press this one. Right. Okay. Let's go for flaming enormous wind turbine, because that at least works 24 hours a day. There we go. Connect you up to the grid. No, like that. And then I don't know what else we can do. I don't want to be burning all of my resources on wind. Actually, let's get these chaps turned back on now that we're feeling a little bit more healthy. How are we doing? Okay, still earning power, so that's all good. But as you can see, people are taking their sweet time in getting everything operational. You generating me power? Yes, you are. And we've got maximum wind at the moment, so we should be generating in both. Actually, we should be filling the first one. Here we go. Excellent. Right. I'd never doubted that would work for a moment. Right, let's get a robotics lab up so that we're at least planning for the future here. This isn't a dead end, is it? No, it's not. Oh, hello. What was that? Meteor impact on that connector. Well, I can live without that. Why are you having trouble wishing to connect? There you go. Yeah, connect there. That'll be good. And then 1 and 2. Ah, lovely. And then I'm also going to put an airlock base pad. What's a base pad? Simple pad that can be used to expand the base cheaply. I imagine that's just building one of those. I mean, that's a guess on my part. I might also hold everything. Oh, I can see that it's going to be very easy to get a little overexcited in terms of airlock. Let's build the airlock over here. Yeah, to get overexcited in terms of trying to build things. I mean, as you can see, I've got this water tank that is not currently doing anything. In fact, have I got any... Let's press some random F keys here and see what we've got. Resources, there we are. Metal. I've got 6 metal. So, how's about one of you actually get to work? Look, it would be useful to get this incredibly large solar panel done. I would very much like to have a full tank of juice before we go to sleep for the night. In fact, what have you actually accomplished today, workforce? I'm just going to guess here and say not a whole lot. Equally, I ought to get another one of these biodomes. I need to get another biodome up. For those of you who maybe don't forget, because in here we are generating onions, which apparently is good to eat. Medicinal pads to keep my Medibay stocked up. Tomatoes, which are good to eat. And then rice pads, which we can turn into... this produces 2 food and 1 thing of starch, which is then processed, if I recall correctly, over here. Where's the zoom in? There must be quicker buttons to press than this. That one's doing metal processing. In fact, I could get a second metal processor in here. That wouldn't do me any harm, would it? Alright, okay, where's the button for that? Metal processor, metal processor. Yeah, let's double our resources up. Now, I don't know if I've got the raw materials coming in to make this worthwhile or not, but hey, you know, I think that's sound thinking. And what I'm going to do now, because the wind's dropped off again, we're not draining at the moment. Yes, we are. We are just slightly draining resources right now. And if we get a bit of wind, we might be okay. But I'm going to kill the factory now. I'm going to kill the med lab now. And I guess this is going to be a fairly critical aspect of the game in terms of power management. So I'm still making enough power now because I'm still getting a little bit of daylight working on my solar cells. But as you can see, it is slowing down ever so slightly. And I assure you, I'm not going to spend my entire time. Don't you blow up my energy storage! Shakes fist at the skies. That would be a bad thing. Can we mind that? You, robot, work faster. Although it is almost blocked. I want some kind of missile laser. Soon. Very soon I want a missile laser. Right, what's this button do? Quick save. Show top, adjust speed. Base management. Milestones. So it says get a new colonist, reach a population of 100. I'm barely clinging on with 7. Goliath turbine patent. Okay, I guess that means there must be some kind of research building, is there? What have we got here? You are a lab. Nope, you grow synthetic meat. Control center. Surveillance and communication structures. I don't know what that's for, but it sounds important. Maybe it's something that is going to unlock as I progress. I mean, there's a little bit more space for more buildings here. It doesn't feel like a lot of space, though. Certainly, exterior... Oh, hold on. Anti-meteor laser requires a telescope. Okay, where's the telescope? Requires the control center. Right! Okay, that feels like a sound objective. Right, where are we doing? How are we doing for juice? Juice is dropping pretty rapidly. What have we got stored in that one? 8,000. Okay, if the wind drops off, I'm hosed, so I want to be able to shut something else down. I don't have an awful lot of choices. F4 is my friend. Alright, I've got a 13-point deficit. No, you've got more than that. You've got a 16-point deficit in terms of power generation. Okay. Is there a way of prioritizing, I wonder, what is built? Can I, press a button and say that, make this top priority? No? Okay. Meanwhile, where is everybody? They can't all be asleep. No, and that's not something I advocate. Okay, guess what's wrong with you? Are you sick? Why have you got a broken thing? Is the room broken? I'm going to build another bunk bed in here. Thanks to whoever it was suggested I put these as close together as possible. I see the sense in that now, because obviously you don't want to build more domes than is absolutely necessary. How are we doing? 900 left. wind is increasing. Come on, turbines. Turbine it. What are we making? 15, 18. I don't want to turn off the biolab. I mean, I don't actually... Well, let's have a look at the... Is it going to be F2? Yeah, here we go. Stores. We've got 14 food in store. We've got 16 bioplastic. I'm turning that sucker off. Right, you off. Save me some power. Right, what's that done to the situation? Really? That was only 3 points. Well, what's using all my juice then? This is the canteen. This uses 2 power. Oh, I see. Each of these corridors uses a little bit of power as well. That's it's fair, I suppose, but... Oh, I see. You build a bunk bed straight away. That's incredibly effective of you. That's using some power. I could kill the airlock. Alright, okay, yeah, we could kill the airlock. That's another good emergency opportunity there. Oh, I haven't got the processing plant. Let's kill the processing plant as well. And we're actually gaining power at the moment. In which case, processing plant on. Oh, no, 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 not you. You on. You also. I have to make a mental note of the fact that just because I say the name of the thing doesn't mean it's actually going to happen. Right, I'm going to up the tempo here because I'm fed up of sitting around waiting for things to actually get built. Let's get them built. We are running now power positive. Power very positive. Okay, time to juice things back up. Excellent. I don't need to run the sign at the moment. I think the sign is going to be, you know, a demonstration that that we're ahead of schedule, that everything is working smoothly, and we're not quite there yet, but we will be. We'll get there, I'm sure. Where are you off to? Go and dig some things up, man. I approve of Randall McLeod. Congratulations, Randall McLeod. You are my colonist of the day. Now, Randall loves it so much he's going to dig up some more. Meanwhile, everybody else is just leaving stuff lying around. Come on, people. Pull some stuff together. And we've got a drain going on and it's daytime because you idiots have yet what? Sandstorm in them. What do I want to do there? Security controls. Security controls alert status of the colony. Okay. Right. Well, where's my alert button? Yellow alert or colonist stay indoors. Guards are on extended view. You might choose this one as solar storm, sandstorm. Yeah. Intruders. I have no truck with intruders. Alright, well, where's my alerts button? I mean, you know, that's a base manager. Alerts, text. Hey, everybody, get inside. I'm just going to yell that. Oh, hold on, security controls. Requires control center. Oh, knickers. Say, stay strong, Mark Watney. Don't get hit by a bit of satellite, whatever happens. We're going to slow this down for drama. This is Randall. This is colonist of the day. You can make it, Randall. I believe in you. But seriously, you might have been better staying in the mine. Plus, you'd have mined more stuff. Which would have been a good thing. Meanwhile, the robot is just giving them a look from inside. It's going, dude, get inside. It's dusty out. So I think, oh, interesting. So a telltale might be when my wind picks up to kind of maximum blow, as it is at the moment, the likelihood of a sandstorm is increased. What are you doing? Get back inside, Leonie Bergstrom. She's going to mine. All right, in that case, you carry on. Mining is important. Oh no, Randall's ill. He's going to an airlock, but he is getting more and more roughed up as time goes on. Leonie, I forgive you. You can go back inside. The mining can wait for another time, Leonie. You're a mad woman. I mean, I applaud your dedication. Look, and there's rocks landing all over the place. You just took out a connection. Fortunately, that's a connection with multiple hookups. Crazy woman. How long is this sandstorm going to last? And presumably it decreases the impact of my solar cells. Nope. Oh, there we go. Sandstorm over. Leone, you can relax now. Leone. You can relax, unless you just like walking like that. Anyway, as Leone is off into the mine, I think we'll wrap it up for about there for now. So, what have we actually accomplished in this episode? We built a bunk bed. It's nice, isn't it? We repaired something that got hit by a meteor, which is also splendid. I'm going to have a quick look at spare parts. Well, what are spare? That looks like spare parts to me. Spares. We've got 12 spare parts in stock. I'm pretty confident. Anyway, this was our second episode, and you know what? Nobody died. That's becoming the running theme for this show. So tune in next time, Space Cadets, and don't forget to enlist if you haven't already done so, and to hit your interstellar mandated I approve this space colony button. And I'll catch up with you very soon. Thanks for watching. Cheerio. Listen.